Hey guys, welcome to another news video. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to another news video. This is going to be covering some major issues that I've been seeing, so I'm going to give you the lowdown on what's going on there, as well as some good stuff and some stuff I forgot on my last video. So let's get right into it. As always, I'd like to start out by thanking my patrons and YouTube members and all of you over there in the comments and the subscriptions and the people pausing that ad blocker, using that Amazon link, buying that merch. All of you guys seriously help support videos just like this, where I can be fully independent and tell you exactly how I feel about companies and what they do, and I don't have to worry that they won't give me a game or that they won't pay me for my next ad video because I don't have any of those. So, without further ado, let's get to it. Alright, I'm going to start out on the positive here. So this is Jasco's Evil Dead 2. Now this was already a positive campaign entirely. If you recall, Evil Dead 2 funded and then did not deliver. Everybody got screwed out of a game. So what did Jasco do? They actually somehow managed to release the game, improve it somewhat, and then actually, have it here available to people. And not only that, but people that backed this also got a free copy sent to somebody that was an original backer. So it was just a great thing all around and one of the highlights of the industry. And I wanted to start out here because first of all, I wanted to highlight it, but second of all, because I don't want people to think that everything is just so negative. I don't want people to think that I'm always so negative. Trust me, I would love to not be able to do this video. I would love to just have a short video. Jasco's awesome. Go back some stuff and then leave. That would be a lot quicker. I'd go play a board game or paint something or, I don't know, spend time with my family. I would do something else besides complain about these companies. So there is goodness out there. Don't forget that. This is great. So, okay, the campaign was great. But on top of that, we're talking about shipping here. Now, last video I talked about how some companies are deciding to foot the bill onto us. They didn't get enough or it's more expensive and they're like, you know what, pay us more, you don't get your stuff. Well, Jasco will incur a second wave of shipping rates, but you will not see any of them. We will cover them for you. We are very grateful for the support that everyone gave this project, and we are just as excited to get these games out to all their backers' hands. This campaign was already not much of a profit for Jasco because they had to send all those free copies to the old backers. This was already a goodwill campaign, and on top of that, they're shipping out product too. Well, and in fact, they had a mess up, right? The CENSORS, or I can never pronounce the name. Either way, part of the game is not being delivered right away. And you know what? They're like, that's a bummer, but we're going to send you everything we have right now and then send out that other one, and we're going to pay for it all. That's how you have customers. That's how you have customers that are thankful, that will come back for more, that appreciate you as a company. That's how you get me to see something good about your company, is you treat us right. That is how you do it. Look at that. So, Loose Madness Studios, pay attention. Here's a company doing things better than you. This is a competitor. They're offering I can put my money in different places. I might be more inclined to give it to Jasco, knowing that I'm guaranteed a product, and if they mess up, they'll make it right. Just maybe. Anyway, this is awesome. This is great. Jasco, thumbs up, round of applause. Good on you for this entire campaign and for your continued decisions throughout it. This is great and should not be overlooked. Okay, some quick things and then the meat and potatoes. Steam Watchers. I didn't know. You can late pledge. There's a button right there. If you're high on that hell campaign that Mythic ran and you want to throw more money at them and you have more money to spend and you didn't get Steam Watchers and it looks interesting, if you match all of that, bam, there you go. I guess you didn't actually have to back hell. That was probably kind of silly. Just if you're interested in Steam Watchers, you can late pledge it. It's right there. Click that button. By the way, link in the description below to pretty much everything I'm talking about. Byte Minis 3D printable characters by Archon Studio. Archon Studio makes some amazingly detailed and dynamic miniatures that look very good, that turn out very good, and here you can now get a Kickstarter where you can 3D print them. I've been covering more and more 3D printing. I don't even own a 3D printer. It looks a little bit still too much of a hassle for me. I think printers are a little bit too much of a hassle for me. If I can pay somebody else to print stuff, and that might be what I start doing, but shipping sucks. Either way, I need a buddy. I need a friend that can 3D print locally for me. That's what I need. But this is great. This is really cool that they're doing this. So not only this, but I wanted to point out this pre-launch unlocks. I think that's a neat idea. I hadn't really seen this before. But this is cool. So, 400 followers, and they're going to unlock Thrasher, and then they're going to unlock, Xavier and Eternus in some order as well, depending on how many people go here and click that little button. So link down in the description below. If you're interested in this, you want to help unlock it, click that button. If you're not interested, you just want to help other people unlock it, you can still click the button. I think that's pretty cool. I like it. Okay. Scale75. Now, Again, I wanted to start on a high note because this is going to be a low note, and I don't like making these videos. I don't like companies doing this to us. I don't like knowing that other fellow backers and consumers are affected by this kind of stuff and these kind of tactics and these kind of companies. I don't like it. You know, I wish I could just say how awesome this industry always is instead of being, I guess, one of the few to report on how it isn't always. So this is their instant colors Scale75. It's their, you know, they're just copying Citadel here with their quick coloring kind of own version of their paint here. These instant colors. But they had some clarification. So my understanding, I'm not going to get too into the details here because it doesn't matter. And I'm not a backer, and I've been doing some research, but more on the other part of it, not this. But my understanding is that essentially you can go on their website and get the paint cheaper and sooner for all the stuff that's not this stuff that they're making right now, the instant colors. Especially as an American, because in the Kickstarter, they're charging everybody some extra taxes, I believe, and like the VAT taxes. And that even though we don't pay VAT taxes as Americans, and so you pay that fee and then they just kind of pocket the change, is my understanding. But that's not what I'm really reporting on, though that's crummy in and of itself. If it's true, I don't have access to the PM. I'm not clicking the pre-order and testing all that. I'll leave that to other people. So by all means, leave, if that needs clarification, comment below. I would love to, pin a comment that explains this in more detail if you're more aware of it than I am. What I am aware of, and this is why I don't freaking care what the problem is this right here. We want to make it very clear that Scale75's intention is to keep a good tone in all of our comments and in all of our updates. I agree. I think leadership is reflected on its community. It's one of the reasons why when I see the community that I have here on YouTube that I'm so proud, because it means I must be doing something right. And I really appreciate that because I report on negative things, yet my commenters are still generally great, and you guys are awesome, and you guys are a joy to be around, and that's hard to do. You look at other YouTubers that are this negative reporting, whether it's video games, whether it's news, whatever it is, and you just see trash comments all the time. So ideally, that's a reflection on both us as a community and general board gamers, and then ideally a little bit me maybe that I must be doing something right, hopefully. So I agree. I think you should definitely always try to have a positive community that is all for the greater good, even if it's saying something negative, that it's done in a correct way and all that kind of stuff. They go on. Therefore, we are not going to allow comments, on the other hand, that insinuate our dishonesty or bad faith in doing our job. We will not tolerate them. Now, what does that mean? That means censorship. That means they are deleting comments. If I was a backer and I went and said, I think you guys did this on purpose, it would be deleted. That's insane. I literally have reports from patrons, from other commenters elsewhere, because you won't see it here because they're hiding it, because they'll delete your comments, that they'll just ask a question about it and it'll get deleted. They just delete it right off. That's garbage. That is I don't know of a company that's stupid enough to think that that's a good thing. I guess Scale75 is the first company that's stupid enough to think that that's good. I don't know if they're run by morons. I don't know if they aren't aware of how the internet works. I don't know if they're aware of the Barbra Streisand effect or anything like that. I don't know. But the moment they say, hey, don't talk bad about us, guess what? Here's a YouTube video. Block this. You can't control me. I'm not one of your backers. You can't control your little niche corner here. So I'm going to talk about it, and you can do nothing. Okay. So they are like, you know what? Hey, we will not tolerate. You don't say anything bad about us. Guess what? People have said bad stuff about me on my very videos, and they're still there. I have pinned them before because I thought that they made a talking point that's worth talking about, and I'll respond to it. I have done that. If you're going to be in the internet, you're going to have to deal with some people that say bad things about you. It's just part of it. Okay. Let's see how Scale75 is as a company, besides just censoring anything that people call them out on. Well, look at this. This is back in 2013. They made an oopsie where they sent a sculptor some model parts of another model, in this case, the Alpine Miniatures guy here, and the dude made it based off those pieces. They just put them together and said, here's our miniature. Oopsies, right? Now, I'll say a few things before I keep going in this. First of all, I don't care about an oopsie or a business. It's your job. I can oopsie my job, and I also get fired from my job. It's how jobs work. You are a business. It doesn't matter if you accidentally. That's how law works too. You can accidentally kill someone. Guess what? You're still in trouble. It doesn't mean if you meant to or not. So whether you meant to do this, whether you meant to be this clumsy about selling product and gaining profit from it, you were. Okay. But you know what? Everybody makes mistakes. So maybe they stopped, right? Oops. Okay, so here we are in 2017. This is from their Kickstarter for their, I don't know, like naughty something. It was stupid. Either way, this is the artist, this Raluca lady here, drew this. Fantastic. There you go. She signed it 2014 there, loaded up on ArtStation as part of her portfolio, part of showing off her work. People can appreciate her work. Well, heck yeah, people can appreciate her work. Look, they did a 1-for-1. Look at that. It's almost like they're prowling ArtStation and making miniatures off of it and then selling it, hoping that because they're not taking it from a company or something like that, they won't get caught and then they can just make money off of it. She was never contacted. She never signed anything to get this. But it's not just that, because she also did this lovely. She's a great artist, by the way. Like, props to you. You deserve credit. At least deserve credit. Well, they decided to steal that one too. Why not just take every art that she drew and make a miniature of it and sell it as a company? That sounds like a great company strategy here. So that's pretty crap. Now, obviously, they took it down. They're like, oh no, sorry, we made a mistake again. This is, there were 2 there. There was 1 before. That's 3 mistakes now over the course of several years. And so when people backed this, after they took the money, they said, well, we're not going to refund anything. We'll just send you this other one. Hope you like it. Classy. So step 1 at working at Scale75, steal artwork. Step 2, sell artwork. Step 3, collect the money. Step 4, just send them something else instead. Got it. Great. Okay. What about this? Look at this. Another, again, fantastic piece of art. Great lighting and a dynamic pose and all that. Some steampunky stuff here. Ooh, well, Naughty Gears. That's the one. Yeah, so there's that. Now, I don't have a post from the artist saying, hey, you directly 1-for-1 stole my art, right? And so I'm not going to claim 100%, but I will say that this guy here supposedly emailed the artist, and the artist supposedly asked, is this legal? Doesn't really sound like a working relationship to me. But you know what? Again, maybe this made some mistakes. 2018. Oh, look, if you want to buy a non-official Witcher recast directly from their artwork, somebody else's artwork, Scale75's your bootlegged miniature hub, apparently, when it comes to illegal bootlegged copies of other people's work. They're your guy. So if you ever want that, Scale75, just think Scale75 and bootleg, and I think you're probably on the right track here. And then lastly, of course, they're ironic enough in 2018 to talk about how their existence is in danger because of miniature bootlegs, essentially, where people steal miniatures. And the hypocrisy could not be lost, not just on me, but on others. There's some great, stop piracy. I agree. Stop piracy. This is Scale75. Piracy bad. IP theft okay. Darren, love it. I'm not the only one either. I haven't actually liked it or anything like that yet, but that's funny. That's good. How about your own IP thing with The Witcher? Oh yeah, how about that, Scale75? You guys are the only company that are selling unlicensed Witcher miniatures based 1-to-1 off of concept art from the game. Ooh, oh man, that's rough. Another smaller sculptor started this campaign, and once again, Scale75 borrows without credit. That's true. So there was originally a miniature guy, a sculptor, who found his stuff being, it sold like 3 times as much as he ever did, and it was a bootleg version that he got no credit or money from. So it was really a bummer. He made this thing, Scale75 doesn't mention him at all, and just says, hey, look what we decided to do, which is die on the hypocrisy. Yeah, so pot, meet kettle. Scale75 is a joke. They are a joke of a company, is what they are. It's insulting that they're still in business. And I would be fine if after everybody got everything they ordered from them, that they ceased to exist as a company. That's garbage. You don't censor your own backers for calling you out on theft over years. From 2013, you've been doing this. You can't keep claiming that you just suck as a company and can't do things properly. It doesn't work that way. Oops, we did stuff that's illegal. It doesn't work that way. Either man up and run your company legally like a good company, and don't like do shady crap and then delete everything that anybody says that's bad where you can. Because all you'll get is videos like this where you can't. So take that as you will. Maybe you believe all publicity is good publicity, and this will get you some money. People are like, oh, you know what? I think I just watched KOA's video, and Scale75 seems like a great company. I would love to support them financially so that they can have more money, because they have earned all of the money that they've gotten based off of all of their products. Whether they're just doing a Citadel knockoff, whether they're doing a knockoff of an art, whether they're doing knockoff of another person's even idea, you know what? All of it's good. So that's why I didn't want to get too much into the whole fiasco of the Instant Color campaign specifically, and instead I just wanted to focus on how garbage tier, trash tier of a company Scale75 is. You will not see me be painting with Scale75. First of all, they're not going to be sitting me paint, that's for sure. No, I don't care. I don't want it anyway. If they gave it to me, I would give it to somebody who'd want to get into painting so that they wouldn't have to buy it. And they could still get into painting. That's what I would do. So, if you want to donate some paint, send it my way. I'll give it to somebody that deserves it. Maybe one of the artists, that you stole from, maybe they're into painting or want to get into miniature painting, and I can give them that as kind of a gift from you. What do you think? Okay. All right. That's it, guys. I'm done. I promise. I can't even say I hope you liked this, because I didn't like it. But I hope that, maybe this was just reaffirmed everything you knew. It was new to me. I had no idea. I'd heard good things about it. I heard good things about their paint. I don't think it, ever is okay to steal somebody else's work. That's just not cool, ever. And then make money off of it. That's pretty crummy. So, anyway, hopefully you at least found this video useful. If you did, if you appreciate this kind of honest stuff, seriously, it helps to like the video. Like YouTube AI loves it. Commenting, all that kind of subscribing. Seriously, it helps me a lot, and it doesn't cost you anything. And it means that I don't rely on crummy companies like Scale75 to support me. Or Come On, or Mythic, or anybody. It doesn't matter what the company is. I don't need them. I need you guys, and you guys rock, because you're all rock stars. All right, I'm going to leave you with that. Have a great rest of your day. Don't let this get you down. Just think about Jasco. Just thinking about Jasco. The good guys of the gaming world right now, apparently. So, support a Jasco. Don't support a Scale75. All right, guys. See ya.